Another beautiful day here at the Baka Boyz show. If you woke up this morning, if you open your eyes, you are definitely blessed. We have special guests in the studio with us, and we're going to sing a song.
Man, I feel like I'm at a cooking show right now, bro.
Yeah.
It's the Baka Boyz. Let's welcome them. Here we go. Well, it's the Baka, baby. It's the Baka Boyz in the morning. In the morning, it's the Baka Boyz, and we got some special gifts for you.
Their name is ALTA Food and Wine.
Food and Wine Festival.
Yes.
What up? Welcome, guys.
What, the 14th annual? Is that right?
No, it's not the 14th annual.
Yeah, it's 14 years,
It
man.
is. It is.
For real?
Yeah.
14 years they've been doing this. It's a beautiful thing.
Wait, we barely got invited?
We've been missing for 4 You've been in prison for 14 years,
That's
bro.
right.
So-
Hey, bro. Let that go. Let that go, man.
All right, welcome to the show. We have Joel in the house. We have Chef David, right?
Correct.
Fuerta, and from Casa Taco. No, excuse me. Masa Taco.
Yeah, nigga.
Masa Taco. Okay, sorry. Forgive
So
me.
you brought some food in here for us this morning.
Made food for us.
So yeah, you brought your hot plate, the griddles, the grills. How long have you been cooking, bro? Jump closer to the mic.
I just hit 17 years.
17. Congrats, man.
Which is really good. You
Yeah.
know, been in the industry a lot. Learned a lot, and now we're learning a lot of stuff with vegan.
Okay, vegan. So how did you make the switch from normal food to vegan?
Normal
and
food.
why? Well, normal for me because
Vegan is normal.
I eat bad food. I eat bad food. I'm like vegan is like it's what's it called?
He's scared of it.
No, I'm not scared of it. I just don't like the way it tastes.
Well,
But
that's because you never had our vegan.
right.
right.
Okay. All right.
But you know what? A lot of
Jump closer to the mic if you can.
A lot of vegan food is processed food.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
we talked about this morning.
Yeah, and as time goes on, these big companies that have a lot of money, they're trying to find out, how to make it cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And with our restaurant is we don't make it cheaper. We actually put more work into it to make it from scratch.
Right.
So we're 100% scratch kitchen, which is really good.
And you're in Whittier.
And we're in Whittier, located for now.
Masa Taco.
Yeah.
Expanding soon.
Franchising.
Okay.
Franchising, good stuff, man.
Yeah, we're gonna franchise it.
Awesome.
So yeah, and our thing is to create the Latino flavors and not forgetting how grandma taught us how to cook.
Right.
And putting into vegan food, which is the reason that our vegan food actually stands out.
All right. So we're talking about tinga, carnitas, birria. Is that how we're saying it? Birria tacos.
Birria.
Birria. Thank
Yeah,
you.
so
very much.
birria
I
tacos
always
are-
have a trouble with that one.
Yeah, so birria tacos, we make them out of fresh jackfruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's something that we do it as a once in a while type of thing because it's very work intensive.
Yeah.
Because to break down a jackfruit takes about 45 minutes to an hour.
Wow.
So I need about 8 to 10 jackfruits. So my cooks hate when I have green jackfruit because it comes in loads.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
All right. And we have Joel in the house. Welcome, Joel.
Welcome, Joe.
Thank you.
So AltaMed, tell me about AltaMed. Let's go with the company first, and then we'll jump into the being 14 years doing the Food and Wine Festival. So AltaMed is a health service.
We are the largest federally qualified community health center in the United States with 50 clinic sites throughout Southern California, LA, and Orange County.
Okay.
And so just to give you a perspective of who we are and what we do, we need to go back. We're celebrating 50 years this year. So 1969
Awesome.
was the magical year when AltaMed began its roots as the Barrio Free Clinic.
Right.
And in its first year, we received a $10,000 grant.
Okay.
With $10,000, volunteer doctors, nurses, social workers served over 11,000 members in the community. So $10,000 to serve 11,000 people, less than $1 per person. Let's fast forward 50 years. We're now the largest community health center.
Nice.
We provide over 1 million annual patient visits throughout Southern California, like I said, in underserved community. Now, we really need to focus on this fact here that anybody who walks through our door will receive quality care without exception, whether they have the ability to pay or not. And so that is a segue as to what we're doing here today and why we're sitting here with you both, Eric and Nick.
Yeah.
And so we're talking about our Food and Wine Festival, which serves as a vehicle for us to do some incredible fundraising. And we've raised over $3 million.
Damn.
And more. Of course, this year we're on a great pace to break some records. So let's talk about that when you guys are ready.
So the Food and Wine Festival, you got it going on downtown. It's a big deal, obviously. And how do people get tickets? How do they get into this situation? How do they go? How do they help support AltaMed?
So get ready, man. Just strap yourself in. Like we say, you know, you're going to have a great a time. So if it's a win-win situation, if you can go and support a great cause, and while you're doing that, have a great time at it, it's a win-win for everyone.
Definitely.
So come on down. We're going to invite everybody. Your listeners today will be our guests. So we want to make sure that we give them some love. We're going to give you guys a code so that if people do want to show up and participate, they can jump online. Ultimate Food Wine. That's going to get you guys to our website. You can go to Eventbrite and look up Ultimate Food Wine. You're going to find us there as well. You can go to our corporate website, ultimed.org, and you can find your way to the Food and Wine Festival as well.
And how many people go every year?
So exciting! You know, we trend very highly as the largest Latino event. We feature and highlight Latino contributions in the food and wine industry. And for that reason, we've been a lot of people on our heels, very sought after. We have about 3,000 attendees, including very prominent business and community leaders, celebrities, athletes, people from all different walks of life. But about 3,000 people will come on July 26th. Join us at LA Live. And we have live entertainment, open air. We take over Chickhorn Kurt right in front of Staples and Microsoft Square, which is now Xbox Square. My apologies for that. But so we're there, 3,000 people, 100 of the LA's top restaurants and chefs and wineries will be there for you to all you can eat.
Wow, all you can eat. That comes with the ticket when you purchase the ticket.
And drink.
And drink.
And drink.
Thank God it's only 3 hours long.
It is.
Okay, so I want to ask you for some tips. Like if I'm just going regular folk and I want to taste a little bit of everything. I mean, you have 100 vendors. What do you suggest?
Yeah, but how do you pace your stomach?
And pacing is really not an element there because there's so much to be had. And I'm kind of the backwards kind of guy. I like going for my desserts first, so I'll go to Porto's. So the Porto's family have been extremely supportive of us year after year. And Betty and Margarita, the face of Porto's.
Yes.
They are there. The next generation, their sons and daughters are also participating there. So they bring over 3,000 pastries for our enjoyment. Pretty much, people can take stuff home if they wanted to, right?
Yes.
So I start off with the dessert. But
so you're saying bring a bag. You're saying bring a bag with you?
Yeah, well, you're going to do a lot of eating. You cannot eat everything that's going to be offered, so you have to be very selective. The beautiful thing about the food offerings that we have is this is not a taco fest. Nothing wrong with the taco fest, but we really do curate the participating chefs and restaurants to kind of be eclectic and put their best foot forward. We do receive over 30 million media impressions, and so these guys are always in the spotlight. And they put their best foot forward. So I love what David is representing, man. This guy is here. He looks too young to have said, "I've been in the business for 17 years."
Long, right?
That's a statement in itself. And for you guys that are watching us live, look at this young man right here.
Wait a minute. And also, he said something off the air that he's like a personal chef for somebody.
Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
Yeah, used to be with the Dodgers. Now with Cincinnati.
Damn.
So even though he's in Cincinnati, we just finished up his nonprofit with Wild Horse Foundation at the Houdini Mansion, and that was awesome. It was a lot of work.
Thanks for the invite. Appreciate that.
Yeah. What type of food does Puig eat? Like, what does he like to eat, or what do you make him?
Well, it depends. When it's time for him to lose weight. Last season he was, I think, overweight like 18 pounds or something like that. When he got back from Italy, well, I mean, of course,
you're having fun.
If I go to Italy, I'm gonna come back with 20 pounds.
Yeah,
I'm gonna eat pasta. I'm gonna eat everything. Yep. So it was understandable. So we basically did all his meal prep while they're in Arizona. So this is my third year with him already.
Nice.
And the third year that I do his foundation dinner. And then September 21st, we'll actually be doing a pop-up at Dodger Stadium, which is awesome for us. I grew up as a Dodger fan, so just being there, is going to be awesome.
So how is it now that I mean, you're his personal chef, but did he get traded to Cincinnati?
Yeah,
or?
so he's in Cincinnati, but there is some rumors around that he's going to come back to an LA team.
Really?
Breaking news.
An LA team.
Exclusive.
Yeah,
right
so
there.
we have to wait and see what happens with that. But you never know. Contracts work vice versa. Cincinnati can offer a lot of money. I know he's at 19 home runs already, and his season record is about 28, I believe.
Okay.
And there's about 71 games left, so he might break his own record, which is awesome for the season.
That's awesome. So in case you guys are just tuning in, we have the LA Meets Napa happening, celebration of Argentina at LA Live, Friday, July 26, 7 to 10 p.m. And the 5th annual OC Meets Napa at the Mission San Juan Capistrano. That's going to be a lot of fun. Are you going to be out there as well?
Yeah. We
2 days back to back?
It's a 2-day back-to-back.
Bro, how are you going to pace yourself 2 days back to back?
It's 2 days for them. It's like 5 days for
you guys.
Right.
Yeah, for the chefs.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, Chef, every year you've been doing this for a few years now.
Yeah.
You choose a different dish, a different style?
So usually they give me a theme. Last year we did like Argentinian. So Argentina, one of the most famous things is moringa, the sausage.
Okay.
Morang, something like that. It's a black sausage that's made out of basically
Coal?
blood.
Okay.
Pork blood. So what I did is I created a vegan version of it. And I have pictures I can send you guys, but I created a vegan version, and people were coming by and they were like, "Oh my God, you guys made it!" And I was like, "Yeah." So I was giving it to them, and they were eating it. I was like, "Oh, it's so good." And I was like,
they
it's
didn't
vegan.
know.
It's plant-based.
Oh.
So what we did to turn it black, we actually stained it with activated charcoal.
Yes.
And then we piped our own sausage and everything. So it's really cool for people to see that.
That's amazing. All right, so what did you bring for us this morning? I see some wine.
He brought all kinds of stuff.
We brought you guys a few weeks ago. Me and the chef from Masataco. I'm more like the corporate chef.
Okay.
He's the one that runs Masataco, Cesar Cervantes.
Caesar.
What up, Caesar?
So we started working on how to create one of the most famous things that Latinos know, which is a trompo, right? So we started doing some research. There are some people that have done it, but I don't think they've executed at the level that we did already.
Okay.
And we basically created a vegan trompo.
So for those who do not know what a trompo is, please.
A trompo is the huge round thing that you see aside of fire, and it's usually made out of pork.
Okay.
And you see the taquero slicing it right away, and it's like one of the most famous things for like, you go anywhere in Mexico, you find one.
Yes.
So we created a vegan version of it, and we're basically using a vegetable root.
Okay.
It's marinated for about 4 to 5 days, depending. And that's something that we're gonna take to Ultimate. So we're gonna take vegan trompos to Ultimate.
No way.
You always see King Taco with them.
Yeah.
King Taco will bring them out. They brought them out last year. So now we're gonna bring them out.
Competition.
Yeah, which is really cool because that's what we do. As a chef, I like to test ourselves and I like to test my staff. We've done certain things like go competitions against other chefs that are all doing all meat. Last year we did one in San Diego and we used lamb, vegan lamb. And we didn't tell anybody it was vegan lamb.
Sneaky.
Wait. What the hell is vegan lamb, bro? How do you
think
make
about it. Lamb has it's a little gamey.
Yeah.
But what you taste most of all is the spices in lamb. So if you've ever had lamb and you retaste those spices, your mind will automatically think it's lamb.
It's a lamb.
Yeah. So when you taste al pastor, those are memories that are already engraved in your brain. So as soon as you get those flavors in your palate, you're automatically gonna be like, "Oh, this is al pastor." Even though the texture might be a little different because it's not like a pork-based product, but it is a vegan product.
Gotcha.
Awesome.
So that's what we have right here.
So we're gonna have some of this?
Yeah, here, try it.
Yeah. Joel, you get the first one, please.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this right
All
here.
right, so once again, in case you guys are just tuning in, it's all happening at the LA Live here in Los Angeles, July 26, 7 to 10 p.m. And the 5th annual OC Meets Napa Mission San Juan Capistrano, Saturday, July 27th. If you're in the OC area, go to that one out there. And there's a slogan here, Sabor, Celebrate, Support Ultimed. And Ultimed Food and Wine is in the studio with us this morning. We're going to play a song, have some food, come back, and wrap it up here at the Baka Boyz Show.
Yep. Joel and Chef David.
David Fuerte.
Yeah.
17 past the hour here on this Wednesday, July 10th, 2019. Another beautiful day here. We are in the studio with ALTA Med. Well, folks from ALTA Med.
Joel and Chef David.
Chef David. Now we have the big thing coming up here on Friday, July 26th here, downtown Los Angeles. It's going to be taking place at the, help me out, Joe, here downtown. LA Live.
LA Live.
So it is the Food and Wine Festival, 14 years running.
Yes.
Congratulations. It's a big fundraiser. It's going to be lots of people there, lots of food. And Chef, you just brought in some amazing food. You cooked it right here on the spot. And these are vegan pancakes.
Coconut or chata pancake.
Coconut or chata pancakes.
You made two things I don't like, and I like it.
Whoa.
I don't like coconut, and I don't like horchata. So,
way to go, Chef.
So good stuff, Chef.
And then you also made some tacos over there. Explain those tacos that you into the microphone, sir.
Jump into the microphone a little bit.
Yeah.
Just talking to the microphone. There you go.
So these tacos right here are, the camera can see them. These tacos right here are basically our vegan pastor. We have two kinds of pastor. The first one we started off with is made out of tempeh, which is a soy product. And then this one is what we actually put in our trompo, which is made out of vegetable root.
Okay.
A certain vegetable, we can't say the secret, you know.
Secret veggie.
But we can't. Well, it's a vegetable root, and it's 100% vegan.
Okay.
The marinade for the pastor, you know, it's all the chilies and everything that we have.
So are you telling me that you just take all the same marinade and all of these spices and you just put it to the vegetable as opposed to put it to meat?
Yeah, you usually try to use a vegetable that's bland, so it absorbs the flavor.
All the flavor.
The longer you let it sit, the more important the flavor is. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I want to jump in real quick, Joel, about the wine as we celebrate some of the Latino wineries around. And this is a part of the whole thing. I wanted you to talk to me about some of those wineries that are coming in to bring in this wine.
Well, the first thing I have to say is that every bottle has a story. And alongside of the 50 vintners that will be in LA showcasing their wines, get to know them. If you come out and join the event, you're going to have an amazing experience with these incredible vintners. And I brought two bottles of wine here. So the wines that I brought out represent two regions. This bottle here, it's a rosé. This is what I would recommend for a nice, pleasant summer wine. You chill it for about 20 minutes to get it nice and cold and serve it up, lounge. You can pair it with almost anything. Great summer wine. This particular brand here is from El Valle de Guadalupe. So right now there's a big renaissance in Mexico. It's like the Napa Valley of Mexico, and the production of wine there is just incredible. And some of the producers there, I'll give you an example. Robert Mondavi here in Napa, you know, he's world famous, and there are people down in Mexico that are also on that platform. One of the biggest producers there is LHTO. They produce 1.2 million cases of wine, so that's no chump change. That's a lot. Yeah. That's big time. The other wine here that is a Cabernet Sauvignon. So I tell everybody I'm 80% Cabernet Sauvignon, and the other remaining is water. Okay, so my innards are 80% Cab. I'm a Cab guy. So Guerrero Fernandez Wines is an incredible wine. Not a lot of fama. There's not a lot of fame behind it. And now they're coming up. Their brand is hitting hard. They were a part of our event not too long ago, and everybody was asking about their wines. And so now there's good traction. Their wines are mature. They have a great portfolio. What you're going to see at the event is a great array of wines, very high-end wines. We have wines from Napa, Sonoma, and Mexico, Bordeaux, and Spain. We have them from all different regions. And so you're gonna come out, if you're a wine enthusiast or wine connoisseur, there are great wines to be had. And then I'll mention one or two, but Gustavo Brambilla, he's like one of the most known winemakers. He's a celebrity winemaker who was featured in a movie called The Bottle Shock. And so his person was played by Freddie Prinze, maybe, or okay. So nonetheless, there's these guys, these winemakers are now, the beautiful part of it is making their wine. When they started out working in the fields, they've now accomplished things on a grander level.
Congratulations to them. And
so we have to give credit where credit is due, and we've produced a couple of books. And these books kind of highlight the contributions that Latinos are making in both the food and wine industry. So there's a lot of great wines to be had there.
Wow, it's going to be a big celebration. Everybody come on out. It's a fundraiser, ALTA Med. This is the 14th Annual Food and Wine Festival happening here, downtown Los Angeles.
July 26th.
July 26th. And of course, if you're in the OC area, OC meets Napa Food and Wine Festival at the historic San Juan Capistrano landmark on Saturday, July 27th. And please go to the website and find out more information on social media for you guys. If we can leave that with the folks, what would that be? For you, Chef, social media?
So my social media is at Masa Taco for the restaurant. That's, Masa, MASATACO all together.
Okay.
And then my corporate company is at Made for Chefs, MADEFORCHEFS.
Okay. And for ALTA Med?
At Ultimate Food Wine, and you'll find us there. You'll have everything. We also have a smartphone app. It's our festival app. You can find it under the Ultimate Food Wine for either your Android or iPhone as well.
All right, we're encouraging all of our listeners to go out there.
I have 2 questions for Joel right here before we let you go.
All right.
One question is, are the Baka Boyz DJing for this event or not? Let's make it happen. That's one thing. All right. Number 2 is, somebody asked a crazy question. I love our listeners, but they said, which one of these wines would go with a fat blunt?
No.
Pinot Noir.
See, somebody knew.
Hey, so the Pinot is probably the hardest one to make. So that's the one that the mad scientists in the lab. Yeah,
Pinot it is.
It's the most complex wine to produce. So everything else seems to be a little bit on the easier side in terms of how they make it.
Okay.
Pinot's the one. So go with the Pinot Noir.
All right. He gave a question for the butt.
And to answer your first question, you guys are going to be there at our celebrity lounge. You guys are going to be hanging out with other celebrities. You guys are quintessential to LA and the landscape here, man. So we love you guys. And Baka Boyz in the house.
Thank you very much, bro.
Appreciate it. ALTA Med, Food and Wine. Go and see these guys July 26th and 27th.
Hold up, let me get up in it now.
Radio how it's supposed to be heard. It's the Baka Boyz Show.
What's going on? This is Drip Busy.
Every day.